Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on African Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it was sent to me by one of our admin who received this message. So there is this other brother of ours. You once sent to me your own confession. If I still remember, you were using a +234 number. If you are listening to this confession, please can you come back and resend me your story, because your chat got lost, because there are a lot of messages that do come through on my WhatsApp number. So I am begging you, if you are listening to this episode, please come back with your story. And there is this other sister of ours who is also saying that she was scammed by this other man whom she met on Tinder. So please, ladies, be careful, because this man, it is said that what he does is that he patrols on Tinder and he targets those women that seems to be business women, those that are wealthy, and after that, then the man, what he does is that he scams them. So you need to be careful if you are on social media, and if you're looking for a partner, make sure that you do not get yourself involved in business deals with a person that you would have met online. So the reason as to why I could not read out the name and most of the details, it was after one of our admin spoke with this other person who is also a listener of our program, who is a lawyer. We said that the problem might be you might get sued. This is what these people do, is that when you try to expose them, then they still have a legal right to sue you for defamation of character. So what I'm appealing to our listeners is that if there is anyone also who works with the law enforcement, please, you can try to come to my inbox so that I can forward to you the details, because this woman, she was scammed a lot of money. So this is the challenge that we face. Also, I tried to share another story about a pastor, and then when we sent that to the lawyer, she also said that this story is going to, if you post it like this without changing the details, you might be prosecuted for defamation of character. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world. So please tell me what you think also in the comment section. So the message that one of our admin received, it reads like this: "Hello, how are you? Can you please post my own story as hidden identity? My name is Amaka, not a real name. I am a woman who is aged 29 years old. It has taken me years to master the courage to tell my story. And even now, I feel the weight of shame, regret, and fear pressing down on me. I was born in Lagos, Nigeria, into a family that struggled like many others. Life was hard and money was always tight. My father passed away when I was only 12, just 12, leaving my mother to take care of me and my elder brother, whom I'll call Chuka, not his real name. So he was 22 when our father died. He took on the role of the man of the house. He tried to do right by us at first, working small jobs to make ends meet, but as time went on, the pressure got to him. I could see the frustration growing in his eyes. He wanted more, and he saw that we needed more. We were always hungry, starving. Then when I was somewhere around 16, that was when he started talking about his hustle, this, hustle, that. So it was all about the internet hustle, Yahoo in brackets, they call it in our country. At first, it was just scamming people online, pretending to be rich foreigners and tricking people into sending money, but that was not enough, I guess, for him. When I turned 19, Juga introduced me to something darker, something that would change my life forever. He told me about a ritual he had learned from other Yahoo boys, a way to use juju to gain more power and success in the online game. It was not just scamming anymore. It was about controlling people, their spirits, draining their spirits through spiritual means. He had learned from a powerful Babalao, in brackets a traditional priest, and as soon he was making more money than I had ever seen. One night, that was when he came into my room, his face was very serious. He was like, Amaga, it's time for you to join us. You can't keep living like this, struggling. There is a way out, but you have to be willing to sacrifice. And I was like, what do you mean? I asked, fear creeping into my voice. I had heard rumors about what some of the Yahoo boys were doing, sacrificing animals, and I had heard even some that were arrested after they had sacrificed even their own family members or girlfriends for wealth, but I didn't want to believe that it was true. He said, it is very simple, and he said that you become one with the spirits and they will give you the power to control anyone, but what you need to do is just, you need to commit. Once you start, then you know that you're going to be good for life. I was scared, but I was also desperate. We were just living in a small shack, barely making it through each month. I wanted more. I wanted the kind of life that Chuka had, a life of luxury, freedom, and control, so I agreed. The first time that I did the ritual, I felt something inside of me as if it was changing. So that was when we spoke about it over and over again as he was convincing me. Then finally we took that trip. We went to the Babalao's shrine deep in the forest. There were other people there, some that I recognized, others I did not. The air was very different, and you could feel that this was demonic, and it smelled like blood all around. So as for the priest, the Babalao told me I would be initiated into the spirit of the python. At that time, I did not fully understand what that meant, but I was too far gone to turn back. I had to make an offering, and this offering was going to be the offering that was going to make me to become one. Then that priest called it the gift of the python. From that moment, I was no longer just your usual Amaka. I became something else, something terrifying. So what started happening is that when I will be with a man, when I will bring a man into my home, this will be after I would have made my money, and then the transformation would begin. So it always started the same. We can be sitting, talking, laughing, and then as the night will be going on, making love, then I can feel it happening. My skin, it starts with the skin, and then I would go very cold, and then I will feel that I am about to change. Then I will become like a very massive python, and I'll be very hungry. The man that I'll be with, the man does not even realize that this is what is happening, and then we'll continue making love. So when the man will be making love to me, you'll be like, now you look 10 times more beautiful than you were. Is it because of the alcohol or what is going on? Then I'll just remain quiet as the man will be making love to me. But what the man does not know is that the moment that you'll be making love to me, that is the same time that I'll be draining his spiritual gift, his destiny. If he is destined to be rich, then I will drain that energy. So this is what I do after that. Early in the morning, I do not bath myself. I return back to that same priest. So this priest will give me a clay pot, and he would lead me into another compartment, and in that compartment, that is when you will say that I have to squeeze. If I had slept with the men not using protection, the semen out of my private parts, if I would have slept with the men using your condoms, then I am given some water that will be mixed with herbs to wash my private parts, so the fluid will be remaining there. Even if I sleep with the men using condoms, I make sure that I pretend as if I am throwing them in the refuse bin, but no, I will keep them. Later on, I go and I give them to the priest. So that is the deal that the priest gave to me. I make money and I bring all of these things to him. But I still remember that I once met a man. He was a pastor who was fighting with his own wife. So then he wanted to hook up with me just to remove the stress. And then when we were at my house, I tried all night long to hurt this man of God, but I could not. After that week, this was when I had returned back to that Babalao, and I told him what had happened. Instead of him sympathizing with me, he cursed me, and he told me that the gods were going to punish me. So that was the punishment that was given to me, and I saw that the devil is really evil. He is only good to you when you are doing and performing your duties, if you fail only one mission, the devil will show you no mercy. For a week, I was mad. I was running mad, Brother Nashi. I was taken into another state where people do not know me, and then they just dropped me by the side of the road. What terrified me was that when I was running mad, I knew that I was running mad, but at the same time, I could not control myself. When people were looking at me, I would feel ashamed, but I would act as if I was a mad woman. Then after the week, that was when that same priest sent his boys. I don't know how they managed to locate me. They came. So this is my own story. I am tied to these chains. I am tied to the devil, and there is no way that I can free myself from that shrine. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our dear sisters. Strange things indeed they do happen in this world. The devil will never give you a free gift. That one you have to know. No matter what, the devil will never give you a free gift. You will always come to collect what you owe to him.